Welcome into Game Night Live Rewind's coverage of the boys soccer 3A state championships semifinal coming up for you live from Jordan High School. Our first semi of the day as the number 1 seeded Layton Christian Academy Eagles prepare to take on the 5th seeded Judge Memorial Bulldogs. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Pleased to be with you here this evening for the first of 2 semifinals for you coming live from Jordan High School. We'll introduce these 2 teams as the action gets underway. Judge, the 5th seeded team in the 3A bracket, wearing the all-white kits here today. And Layton Christian, the top seeded Eagles, wearing the maroon and black, here to try to pave a path to a state championship. And that championship game coming up for you tomorrow live at Rio Tinto. We'll have that game for you right here on KSLSports.com, as Layton Christian will have the opening kickoff, and we will get this thing underway. These 2 teams have not played yet this year. We want to let you know the clock you see on your screen is unofficial. We'll do our best to keep that synchronized with the official game clock here in the stadium, as Layton Christian trying to work against this Judge defense. We talk about Judge coming into the contest, a good year, finished second in Region 15, 8-2 in region play. The 2 losses coming at the hands of Real Salt Lake, a team we'll see in our next semifinal, 11-3 on the year, and 58 goals on the season, 15 conceded. As the starting keep today for the Bulldogs will be number 1, Colby Sessions, the junior. Will have a tall task going up against this high, potent offense of Layton Christian. Leading goal scorers for Judge this year include Evan Nelson, the senior, and Juan Batala, another senior, with 19 and 12 goals respectively for the Bulldogs, as they'll try to figure out how to beat this Layton Christian Eagle squad. We talk about a team that scored a lot of offense in the Eagles. 71 goals on the year as this center that rolls through. And trying to get a clear there, Hartung. We'll watch this roll out, and it'll be the throw-in awarded here to the Bulldogs. We talk about Layton Christian, 71 goals on the year. They've only conceded 10, 9-1 in Region 13 play, 15-3 on the season. Starting keep today for the Eagles, double zeros. Guillermo Palacio, the senior, will get the start. We are going to ask for some patience with rosters and names, as some of them we tried to practice ahead of time, and I say practice makes perfect. We probably need a little more practice. Is this rolling all the way down and out, escorted out there by Palacio. And he'll have his first play of the game coming up here for Layton Christian. Region champs out of Region 13. In the Eagles' leading goal scorers, Enzo Jaquez, the senior, 19 goals, 13 assists. Meanwhile, Danilo Abradovic, the senior, with 12 goals, 5 assists, the top 2 goal scorers for the Eagles of Layton Christian. As the throw-in here, pushing up, there is Judge. 2 teams going to battle here. Nice kind of step through as this ball played wide. Layton Christian will keep this in play, played ahead there by Castro. That was João Castro, kept that in. And then that last touch there by Judge. Castro will come up again here to throw. Tried to play to the middle there with Dalpian. And instead it's Judge. Chadwick tried to play one ahead, trying to get Nelson on a run as this ball rolls into the box here for Palacio. Settle it up. That one given up. There is a bit of a breeze here. Pretty good velocity kind of left to right on your screen as Batala playing around. So wind to the back of Judge Memorial in this first half, as Layton Christian was able to break that up but held in by the Dogs. The challenge there and a throw-in awarded. Chadwick will come over to take. Nope, my apologies. He'll hand that off and receive the throw in as he looks to center. Settled here by Batala. This is Nahul as he tried to play one into the box there. Not a lot of velocity behind it. Is Palacio able to gather cleanly? Ball ahead, headed up there by Marland. Layton Christian trying to keep the pressure on. As coming back was Thompson. Dropping it with his big center back, Geraldino. And now pushed wide for Bandy. Up the line here with the Bulldogs. Looking ahead for Nelson. That was defended by Layton Christian. Is this ball too much behind it? Will roll through and out. Kept here with the back line of Layton Christian. Little shoulder there, and this ends up going the way of the Bulldogs. Pressure being put on up high by Layton Christian. Challenge there, we'll get the whistle on that challenge. Is hard to the turf there was number 32 for Judge. This will be Marland to put it in play. Kick is low, punched away. Not enough behind that as it's broken up by Thompson. Batala tried to keep that, but gives it up. Layton Christian run up the line, tried to center one here. Boy, misplayed. That ball finds its way through. Dalpian still staying on it. Dalpian, top of the box. Still on his feet. The shot, and that one, Bayendi able to help on the backside there. They had a nice run. And Bayendi able to break that up here for Judge. Keep us scoreless here in the opening minutes. Great opportunity early for Layton Christian. As now Paulino dropping back. Nelson trying to push up here. Palacio will just clear that wide. Will allow the defense here to reset. This captured by Dalpian. Dropped back. Up for Castro. Now on the wing. Jaquez plays that back. Through ball into the box. A shot. Oh, and just getting a piece was Sessions. Well, I don't know if he was going to have the stretch to get it, and he just did. The glove certainly helped there. The extra stick on him. Able to prevent that one from getting through. Layton Christian trying to keep the pressure on here offensively as Dalpian will drop it. Now Castro. Playing ahead, Jaquez here. Looking to get past Thompson. And does. Help defense here. And that shot doesn't find its way through. Deflected there by Geraldino. Here's a shot looking for the corner. And that was too high. As pressure here early from Layton Christian in the opening minutes. And so far, Sessions and this Bulldog defense able to be up to the task. This ricocheting, Bandy able to play that towards the middle. Thompson, as Judge trying to just work it up here. Good play there by Dalpian. Now he's looking up the line. Jaquez with a chance to serve it up. Trying to work around Thompson. Thompson breaking it up momentarily as Dalpian gives that back. This is onside. A nice job playing that out defensively by Marland. We'll head back to the corner here with the Eagles. All sorts of pressure early on. Layton Christian looking for an early goal from the corner. Front side. And we'll do it again as that was deflected off of Judge. This one looking to the middle and punched out by Sessions. Trickling near side, out of play. Playing the gold lines here today. Can be hard to pick up, but for your reference, that's what we'll be playing. Roller here, wide and out. Always great to be at Jordan High School. Back-to-back years we've had semifinal action here. Great hosts. AD Jason Long and, of course, UHSAA helping getting this organized, put together. Should have a great day of championships tomorrow as the 2A and 4A semis being held today at Juan Diego. And 3 championships coming up tomorrow as we'll bring this back on the stoppage whistle. We'll have a kick to be put in play here from Connor Marland. Through 10 minutes, still no score. A challenge from behind, whistled here near midfield. It'll be another kick coming up here for the Bulldogs. This will be just across midline. As that ball bounces out, couldn't get a good look. In play from Palacio. And that nearly given up. Looked like Chadwick had the opportunity to try to drop it. That one kept in. Nice hustle there. Might have been by Batala. Layton Christian here trying to win that. Far side. Deflected. Eagles still with it. And no call. The Layton Christian sideline wanted one there. Saw their offense go down. And then the hard challenge here. And we're going to get a call. Yellow card being shown here early on the challenge there from Layton Christian. This will be picked up here by Nato. 12th minute. Put in play, high bounce, rolling, and through. That'll be one of the challenges, playing on turf here tomorrow on grass. Best grass in the state. Always fun to be at the Riot is Layton Christian here trying to work it up. Here's Dalpian. Playing this ahead and wide, was trying to find Harada as Bandy. They're able to play that out, allow the defense here to get back. 13 minutes in the books. Couple scoring opportunities for Layton Christian. unable to be capitalized upon. A couple nice saves here by Sessions early. And Judge Memorial just feels like, hey, we're just kind of feeling it out a little bit. Let things get settled. Try to bear a bit of the burst that you knew Layton Christian was going to come with. They've been able to do that so far. Can they tire them out, maybe get a good goal, a dirty goal somehow, and then rely on that defense to help carry the way? As Bandy coming up there, it's been a chore for Judge to find a lot of sustained possession as they try to work through the middle of the field here, looking up for Batala. Broken up. Captured there and won by Dalpian. Here comes Jaquez, had that one taken away. Batala giving chase. Nelson down there as well as that played out off of Layton Christian. And the throw-in will come here for Judge Memorial. 15th minute. Batala dropping back. Time evaporating. Played to the middle here with Juan Batala. Trying to chip one up for Nelson. Headed out there by this Layton Christian defense. Kept in. Now Huel, between a couple of Layton Christian defenders, had that one taken away. Up the line here. Thompson trying to race back as Jacques is trying to fend him off, and we'll get the substitution here to come on for Layton Christian. Oh, official made a bad indication there. It's a throw-in for Judge, and he was quickly recognized that, hey, we got to hold off, got to wait. So at the next whistle for Layton Christian, we'll have the substitution to come on. Thompson here will throw in. Batala last to touch it. And now we will get that substitution. Nato coming back on here. Thompson able to settle it. Time looking up for Batala. Oh, good challenge there by Castro. He'll play up with Jaquez. Ball ahead, and the play would have been offside. Good idea there, but just a little too quick. I tried to take advantage on the run there. As this ball through, unable to be gathered by Nelson. Coming near side. That deflected by Nelson. And we'll get a whistle here, and going to be called for the trip by Layton Christian. We'll have a kick awarded here to Judge, and looks like Connor Marland will step up to take this as Chuck is a little slow to get up after that challenge. Back to his feet, looks to be okay. Marland, 50 yards out, top of the box, headed, and wide is Judge, unable to keep this in, just a yard long. Hartung gave everything he had, but couldn't track it down. Throw in here coming for the Eagles. That last touch by Batala. Probably been the most sustained possession for Judge here in the first 20 minutes. As Layton Christian here just working it up using the sideline bit by bit. Thompson was able to come over, help challenge on it. Now he's got it. Look into the middle with Geraldino. And that one given up. Dalpian coming up. Played to the middle, just a step behind the intended target, but Cabero able to get enough on it. This ball ahead into the box and just a step behind Cabero. As Judge again able to avoid conceding a shot, and now the whistle there. Layton Christian side not loving that call, but a call nonetheless. Here's Hartung dropping it back. Space here. Played up for Nelson. Evan giving chase. He'll have an opportunity to serve. Sizes it up. Backside. Headed just wide. Boy, a good look for the sophomore, Nahuel Batala. I tell you, that was tracked really well by Palacio. He'll do a great job getting over. Didn't have a lot of space for Batala, but really probably the best look for Judge here in the first 20. Good ball from Nelson as well to try to set up the sophomore. As this gathered by Juan Batala, looking up again on that far line. And Layton Christian here will have the throw in. Good piece of defense there. Bandy playing that towards the middle. And now they'll drop all the way back here with Sessions. Colby surveying. Keep it with his defense and Marland. Punched ahead. Here's Juan Batala. Numbers here for Judge. Batala having to turn around. And Batala here going to be whistled. Nice job collapsing back there by Layton Christian. And what looked like an opportunity for Judge. Don't ever get a shot off thanks to that Layton Christian defense. That one given up. Good pressure there by the sophomore. Batala over to Hartung. Trying to get up the line with Thompson. That one broken up by the defense of Layton Christian, and they give it back. Trading ends here. We'll play advantage here with the Eagles. Jaquez in the middle. Fancy footwork. Plays wide. Opportunity. Oh, good job collapsing down by Marland. Did not allow a shot on what looked to be a well set up opportunity. Dalpian there for the Eagles. What good ball movement here by Layton Christian. A nice job there by Bandy. Able to take that away. A whistle there as Nato was upended. We've got stoppage here. I'm not quite certain a reason why. As they'll pull this back here. Be put in play from 37 yards out. Unable to be cleanly cleared, but good help there. Gets it away from the top of the box. This ball drifting back. Palacio. Here's Castro. Looking up the middle. Trying it with Cubero. Now near side with Castro. Space. Looking for service, good run, and that just beyond the run of Cabero. Boy, good ball, and did not miss that by much. Opportunity left unconverted. Layton Christian right back on it. Dalpian playing to Castro. One touch. Give it back with Jaquez. Jaquez with it again. Tried to drop it. Layton Christian still on it here. Hirata. Cut off there defensively by Batala as this ball trickling in, and Sessions here will get the easy clear. Throw in here for Layton Christian. Played to the middle, broken up there by Hartung. And Judge again able to take that away. Played to the middle, no one there. Layton Christian on it. And now the Eagles will drop it back here with Palacio. Nelson trying to put some pressure on. Layton Christian able to deal with it. Here's Joao. Dalpian. Using Castro along the wing. A wall pass there. Broken up momentarily. Back on it here with Jaquez. Couldn't hold it. And it will be the throw in here for Judge. Just a step in front there of Batala. And Palacio here with some space. Looking for the run up the line, Bandy. Able to track that well, but good secondary support there by Hirata. As Layton Christian still on the possession, centering attempt here. Broken up, not cleared, and Sessions makes a nice diving save there. As now Thompson finally able to get it cleared away. Well, I'll tell you, the follow-up of Layton Christian multiple times where they've got those drops. Being able to leverage those to create good looks, good opportunities, as that one just off the mark from Cabero. Thompson with it here. Judge has done a nice job of remaining unscathed here in this first half. Despite 4 or 5 real good scoring opportunities, is the whistle here on the challenge of Dalpian. Bulldogs here, putting this in play. Juan Batala. Playing ahead for Nelson. Nelson unable to keep that in. Palacio. For Jaquez. Looking for Castro. Dalpian trying to get it back. Nice challenge there by Judge. Meeting the ball, able to break it up. Cabero trying to win that. Here's Jaquez. Castro there for support. We'll roll it back. Joao back here with Jaquez. Good challenge there. We'll head to the corner again with Layton Christian. They've been good from the flag here in the early going. This kick headed out. Marlin got a piece of that. As this sent out off of Layton Christian. Talk about paths to get here to this semifinal. Layton Christian, the top seed, had that first round bye, a 7-1 victory over Ben Lomond. 3-0, able to defeat the 8th-seeded Juan Diego Soaring Eagle in a cage match, for lack of a better term. Of course, those two with a great rivalry in all of sports. Meanwhile, for Judge Memorial, also a first-round bye, having the 5th seed defeating Richfield, who had the big upset in the first round over Grand Canyon. Judge took care of Richfield in the second round before the 2-1 upset victory over Ogden. And Ogden being the second-place team out of Layton Christian's region. Certainly feel like they could be up to the task today as the challenge there, and it has played out. We'll have the throw in here for Judge. Bandy. Time evaporating, and that played out off of Layton Christian again, as that was Harada that was retreating back to provide defensive help. Bandy now looking to throw in, as our center having a conversation with Juan Batalla. Not certain if we've got some blood. They're stopping the clock here, and looks like we might have a discussion here where Batalla's going to have to come off. All right, now a lot of guys getting ready to swap jerseys, and this is not a post-game exchange. This is indeed to deal with what was a clothing item. So Juan Batalla, changing numbers here, will be able to stay on, and looks to now be number 29. So the sophomore Ansel Flores will get a shout out here for donating a jersey to one of his leading scorers. Time back in. Long shot, tracked by Palacio. Bandy trying to deal with some of this pressure from Layton Christian. Oh, nice play there by Marland. Judge looking ahead. Here's Batalla, able to track that down. And that last touched by Layton Christian will head to the corner. Our clock got a little ahead. We're just going to pause it. Our game clock at 9:55. It is running. So as soon as we get those synced up for you, we'll get that back going. Again, the clock you see on your screen is a manual clock. We're trying to manage for you in sync with the game clock here. Our intern doing a fantastic job, if I say so myself. And we're back in tune. From the corner, the Bulldogs looking for an opportunity. And that ball sails over the head of the pound and will roll out. Throwing coming for Layton Christian. Substitutions here for the Eagles as Nato coming back on here. As Morey, the senior, coming off. He had come on during that jersey swap for Judge. So a short stint here for the senior. Kaua. Sure we'll see him again. This ball. Midfield now headed back. Marland. Thompson man on from behind. He'll drop. Space here for Judge as Sessions looks to send one up with the middle. Hartung playing wide. Thompson on it. That ball a little in front of Nahul. Oh, and lost his footing. Here's an opportunity coming. Cabero near the top of the box as Judge trying to come back defensively. Cabero has some space. Boy, nice job by Judge getting back defensively. But here comes Jaquez centering, and Bandy able to break it up. Still with it, Dalpian. Looking top of the box. And dealt with by Juan Batala. Trying to get it back to Juan. Nato able to pluck that out of the air. As here's Harada with it. Harada sets one up. That deflected off the back of Marland. As, boy, good opportunity for Jaquez, but the positioning there by Marland in the right spot. And we'll head back to the corner here with Layton Christian. Third minute here in this 3A semifinal. Another corner for Layton Christian. That ball just headed, couldn't get it on frame as it will roll through and out. The throw in here for Judge. Substitution for Layton Christian and for Judge as Teo Arujo coming on and Moray coming back on. Meanwhile, for Judge, Theodore O'Brien, the freshman, coming on for the Bulldogs. Marlin sending one up. Hartung couldn't possess it, and Layton Christian had it. And Bandy, they're going to be whistled on the aggressive challenge. Aggressive, maybe a bit of an overstatement. It wasn't aggressive. It was certainly excessive contact on the leap in the air into the player. So good call there, and an opportunity here for Layton Christian. 36 yards out. Wall being set up here for Judge. And an opportunity here for Jaquez just beyond 35 yards out. Enzo, and this ball too much. Played far side, right on that George line. Chadwick, Nato there. Chadwick able to get through. Here's Hartung. Plays back wide. John Chadwick looking for service. That headed up. Nato dropping that back. Is Layton Christian able to get back on the possession here? Harada tried to chip that up. Lost it. Judge. Midfield. Thompson. A nice play defensively there by Layton Christian to play it out. Throw in here for the Bulldogs. Batala will hand this off with Thompson. Henry coming over. Throwing it back with the freshman O'Brien. Here's Theodore. To the middle for Juan. Batala. Looking wide for Chadwick. Nice touch for Hartung. Hartung with some time. Nato coming down. And good help there is the foul called here on Hartung. Is 36 minutes in the books. No score in this semifinal. Jaquez. Man on is Juan Patala coming up. Layton Christian still on it. Given advantage here. That headed up. No one on the near side as Thompson now with time. Patala was looking up the line. Nice job there by Castro to stay right with them. Not give anything up over the top there. As Judge will drop this back. Try to work through their defense here again. Juan settling it. Coming near side for Nahul. Well, that's a nice deflection right off the chest there by Patala. Was looking up for Nelson. Defended well by this back line of Layton Christian. Jaquez has a couple runs going for him. That was just a step in front. As it will roll into the box, be captured there. Couldn't connect with Felipe Herrera. Good idea. Looking for Batalla again, headed out by Castro. Settled by O'Brien, man on. Boy, good pursuit there by Layton Christian. They'll look again, far side over the head there of Chadwick. And it'll be a throw in here for Layton Christian as we're through 38 minutes. Throw in here for Layton Christian as Enzo couldn't quite get it. It was maybe just a half yard behind him, kind of stalled him. Had to reach back to try to possess it. Now here's Castro trying to work up with Dalpian. Tiago to Enzo. Enzo's got Castro on the wing, also has a run through the middle. Enzo still with it. Footwork. Enzo plays wide. Here's Castro. Oh, and just off the side of his foot. Can tell you, Layton Christian has had a couple of opportunities they've not been able to convert. You see a moment even there where Enzo kind of hits the turf in frustration. They've had good looks, and they just haven't been able to crack it, and as of late, they've struggled to get him on frame. That's a great example. You've got numbers, and they leave an opportunity without really pushing too hard here. Again, those opening minutes, that surge we saw, looked like it could be a long night for Judge, but give credit to this Bulldog defense, including Colby Sessions. They did what they needed to do. A couple of impressive saves, some nice defensive plays to get deflections, try to take some pressure off of their junior keep, and now some miscommunication as this one deflected. And the help now is Marland will play that wide. Layton Christian, man, you just try to keep on it. Is the countdown on here? 5 seconds left, chipped ahead. Can they get a final shot off? No, and the half will come to a close. No score here in the 3A semi. Judge Memorial and Layton Christian tied at the break. You're watching Game Night Live's coverage of the 3A Soccer Championship semifinal only on KSLSports.com. Welcome back. Jordan High School 3A semifinal. No score here between Judge and Layton Christian. As we prepare to start the second half, Judge will start with possession. In a first half that saw a couple of opportunities created by the Eagles of Layton Christian. Could not find the back of the net. And we'll see if now with that wind at the back of Layton Christian, if that will assist, as Judge now will be heading into it. It is a pretty strong gust here at Jordan High School. Left to right on your screen is this being possessed by the Eagles. They'll play it back, and Bando there able to body it off. And Sessions here will put in play. That kept in. As here's Nelson. Nelson stepping through. Hartung plays that wide. Here's Batala. Over with Juan. Juan. Nice play defensively. Might have been the defense of Marcelo Murray for Layton Christian. Juan Batala had to change his jersey late in that first half, so wearing the 29 now. Boy, another gear here for Enzo is that deflected out. Thrown in here for the Eagles, Layton Christian. Back with Dalpian. Marked by Batala there, trying to deal with his pressure as they'll drop this back with the defense. Possessed now with Gallo. Nato gave that one up, and hear the whistle. A kick coming up for the Bulldogs of Judge Memorial. That played out. Throwing to come here. Time being taken away by Dalpian as he's last to touch. We head to the corner here with Judge. Juan heading that way for the Bulldogs. Here's Batala. Nelson being marked, top of the box. This ball getting in, punched out by Palacio. And we'll get the whistle here on the hard challenge, I believe. Palacio here down in the box. I think our center a little late to see it. Guilherme still down, and now we do get the stoppage. We get the whistle here to have a look at the keep for Layton Christian. Remember, he had come out to play that ball and kind of punch it out. And indeed, they're going to have to come out and take a look. So, Guilherme Palacio here, the keep for Layton Christian, going to have to be looked at by the training staff. Good to see Palacio back to his feet there. Got an old children's movie that I always have come to my mind. We've got some vultures that are walking back disappointed for any Bedknobs and Broomsticks fans that are out there. But always good to see players okay. Palacio here will put this in play. Still no score. Substitution, no. We just had a communication there with our center and the Layton Christian sideline. As clock rolling again here. Thompson able to break that up. He's been all over today. He's done a nice job. He's had a moment or two where he's gotten out of position, but he's always been able to recover. Really don't know that he's given up a ton of opportunities defensively. He's been pretty stout as we've got a whistle here, the challenge in midfield, and there'll be a kick coming up here for Layton Christian from fair distance, but an opportunity for them to create here once again. Boy, miscommunication there and a burst up by Hartung, but this one's still on it, deflected wide. And now Bandy will escort that out. We'll get a whistle here as that shot came up right to the player head, and we're going to now get an opportunity to just kind of stop and check and make sure that he's okay. As anytime you get those high velocities coming up high on a player, there's always the concern for player safety. And so a trainer coming out here to have a look. And it will be a corner coming up here. So O'Brien will have to come on here for Judge, as we've got a corner coming up here for Layton Christian. That headed out immediately by Marland. Throw in, put in play quickly there for Layton Christian. Legs getting tangled up on the challenge there by Chadwick. And another opportunity here for Judge, or for Layton Christian, my apologies. An opportunity for the Judge defense to stand up and do what they've done this entire game, and that is kill opportunities that Layton Christian has created. They've got one here. It will be Enzo. And that's going to be from 26 yards out for Enzo. This ball curling, headed wide. And we'll head to the corner as it was played out there by Judge. I believe this is Obradovic. That headed out. Headed back up by Castro. Layton Christian trying to keep the pressure on. And the whistle there on the challenge from behind. Right now, Layton Christian has been strong on the possession here the last couple minutes. A couple corners, now a couple free kicks. It's been a bend but don't break effort by this Judge D. Can they keep things malleable here? Castro kind of sliding top of the screen there. Enzo, good to go. 26 yards out. Little chip shot, headed out. We head back to the corner here with Layton Christian. I think that was Marland that rose. Joao. That ball found a way into the box. Sent out there by Marland. Layton Christian will drop this back. Palacio sending up. Bandy, boy, he's been strong today too. Is that last touch by Layton Christian? And look at the stoppage here. Player was a little hobbled there. That ball kind of came right into the torso there of Murray. He needed just a moment to kind of regather. As our clock still hasn't started here. Give it another couple seconds here and we'll have our broadcast catch up. Back squared here. Andy just able to get back on that one. And that pushed out wide. That'll go into the softball field. This ricocheting around is one. Just able to get there. Pushes wide. O'Brien. Chipped into the box. That headed out Here's Enzo. Enzo getting it back. Enzo now. Nice turn. That deflected off the back there of Marland. Harada trying to create. Oh, nice move there. Harada through Bayendi. The center, and that just found a way through. No whistle coming. Boy, another prime opportunity for Layton Christian, but they couldn't get that final touch. And Judge again, able. Oh, never mind. Oh, and a hard challenge there, and we're going to get a card here. A yellow being shown here to Thompson. He was hard on that closeout. So first card for this Judge team coming here in the 50th. Thompson picking it up. Jacob Thomas coming on here as another kick for Layton Christian in the offensive end. And that way too much on it as it sails out. Boy, I couldn't tell if that was Enzo, whoever that is on that far side. The head just dropped back immediately, knowing they'd love to have another opportunity with that one. Thompson coming back on here after having picked up that card. We mentioned Championship Day tomorrow, the 4A game set, Crimson Cliffs and Ridgeline. And those two programs have played a little bit in other sports this year. It was a 4A semifinal on the gridiron. And that will be the 4A championship on the pitch as this dropped back here with Palacio. 2A semis being played currently, concurrent with the 3A here. As this sent out, Judge will throw in. Challenge there. O'Brien trying to stay with it. Batala running out of time here. Trying to play up. Here's Nahul. Chipping a ball ahead. Takes a bounce. Palacio there. I'll roll it out with Dalpian. Can you see the forward there? Being run all over the field here. Evan Nelson has certainly got his steps in for the day. Bandy back to Evan. Evan, not just too long off the touch as Gallo was able to close that down. Layton Christian, look at Juan retreating for Judge. Nice positioning there by Batala, and Enzo here going to be whistled. In play with the Bulldogs. Thompson. That pass got caught in no man's land in between a couple of teammates. Layton Christian right back on it. Played back over. A roller wide of the post. Love the look there from Enzo. Juan as Dalpian coming over. Thrown in for Hartung. Coming near side. Chipped ahead. Nelson trying to get around. And that was last touch there by Layton Christian. Will head to the corner here with Judge. Boy, just like that, Nelson nearly got that edge. Almost had a really good opportunity. Nice late challenge there for Layton Christian, and a really first chance in a while for Judge here to try to put one on frame and try to find that first goal of the match here in our 55th. That one headed and gathered by Palacio. That was Evan Nelson. My apologies, 54th. Math is hard on a Tuesday night, but good look there for Nelson off the corner. Went right to where Palacio was. That ball was inside of the run of Murray. A pass off the mark, given up to Dalpian. Thompson able to get back defensively for Judge. Looking up the line, giving away. Dalpian to the middle. Nato. Enzo staying on his feet. Enzo the roller. Handled by Sessions. And that is played out for the throw-in. Boy, nice play by Sessions there, and good help coming back, and even better to not concede the corner, but instead the throw-in. Man, Enzo, that young man, a senior, Enzo Jaquez, he's so quick, creative, strong on the ball. Young man has been impressive today. He's had looks, he's created looks, he's given looks. I have not been able to beat Judge to this point. Dalpian trying to play that up. Dalpian gets it back. In the air, headed out there by Geraldino. Nelson pushing wide. Batala will send ahead. Nelson trying to get there quickly. And he'll be whistled here. Out of the air, the Judge sideline. Heard the gasp. I would have liked that to have not been called. The center, I think, probably a good call there. Palacio in play. Bandy. And there's going to be a whistle on the challenge of Murray. Marland will put this in play for Judge. Bandy, a little time, playing up for O'Brien. As Dalpian whistled there on the challenge, pleading his cause. Here's Juan. .42 yards out. Juan Batala. And too much on this as it's wide. Single hop out of play. Substitution here for Layton Christian. Isaac Cubero coming back on here. As Araujo coming off. Bandy, nice job being aggressive there. He's got it now, a little bit of time here. That ricocheted long off of Nelson. Captured by Dalpian. Nato. Enzo. And the whistle there We'll give it to Layton Christian. Dalpian. Pushing wide. They'll work up with Harada. Trying to come back to the middle, pushed off by Thompson. And Nato there. Over aggressive coming through. Hartung there. Nato and our center here discussing. Nato wasn't a big fan of the call. I think the center explaining a desire to be consistent here. Nato pleading his cause as each side has had the opportunity to communicate their position, and it will be a kick here for Judge. Here's Bandy. Just able to keep that in, but the pressure there of Enzo able to get it back as this played out. Last touch by Judge. We'll get substitutions. Here is Murray coming on and Nato here coming off. Cabarro heading one up. Cabarro staying on it. Looking to center as this ball trickles through. Dalpian. Harada dropping back with Castro. That deflected. Headed wide. And that will head out off the side of the foot there of Chadwick. And he's been trying to stretch. I don't know if it's cramps or what, but Chadwick is still off right now. They're essentially playing man off here. Is Chadwick having to be stretched, and he's not even on the field. And now we'll get the whistle and the stoppage here to have a look at Chadwick. It was something I noticed a few minutes ago that he was at midfield trying to stretch it out, and now here off the field, but a trainer's going to come out and have a look at John as Layton Christian staff trying to help with the discomfort and what looks to be a cramped situation. Midway through this second half, approaching midway, 30 seconds shy. No score in what's been a great semi. Layton Christian's created several looks. Just haven't been able to get the finish that they've wanted, that they've tried to set up. As for Chadwick, now Agamurad Atiev coming on here. As Judge dropping this back here with Sessions. A couple critical saves for Sessions today, including one just about 2 minutes ago, as this is Ateev with it. Good pressure there by Murray for Layton Christian. Trying to work through. Bandy there, trying to throw the mitts up there. Hoping he wouldn't get caught on that, but whistled here. Put in play. Quickly, Gallo coming up. Trying to bring this to the middle. Geraldino there. Attune. There's Nelson. Boy, he's got a strong run there from Batala. Broken up nicely by Layton Christian. Judge still on it. Nelson. Boy, and the hip check there. As Judge will have the kick here. This will be coming from Nahul. He's got O'Brien in the middle. He's going to look to get it into the box. Top of the box. This one hits through, and the first goal of the game coming for Judge Memorial. And it's Nahul Batala. I actually thought he was the one who put the ball in play. He was not. And Judge gets the first goal, 1-0 Bulldogs. Boy, a beautiful ball on that kick. Looking top of the box, it took a favorable bounce, and it was Juan Batala who put that in play from 40-plus yards out, and it was Nahul who finished it. We talk about it in soccer. Sometimes you just hang around long enough. You wait for that perfect opportunity. Judge, the defense has been there. They get the goal here in the 62nd. And a chance for them, if they can finish out the remainder of these 18-plus minutes cleanly, to potentially advance to a state final. Work to do. And now Layton Christian. They've had so many good looks. Can they find a way to finish here late? This ball through. Sessions will just stop that. And this is all about, look, you're playing your opponent, you're playing the clock. As you see Sessions just, now we're going to just tap that, just kind of wait. Precious seconds coming off, and one or two of those at a time. Just helping this game to wrap up a little bit sooner if you're a fan of Judge. Couple strong challenges, and Nahul with a footwork clinic there as Judge able to send this ball up. Palacio coming all the way out to gather. Murray plays with Dalpian. Back here with Kaua. Looking up. Boy, that touch there had to be tracked down by Marland and played out as Enzo there was coming up aggressive. He's got it here off the throw from Cubero. Oh, nice play there by Bandy, and that's just shy of the flag. It'll be another throw-in here for Layton Christian. Nice challenge put on there by Atev. Remember, he came in after the cramps of Chadwick, and that was ruled last touch by Judge. To the flag we go. Corner for Layton Christian. Looking for an equalizer. Murray. Curling. Headed just over the crossbar. We stay 1-0. And we've got a Judge player down here in the box. They'll stop to look at a Bulldog here. And looks to be okay. That was Hartung, who's been strong today. Defensively, he and Marland have played well, and Hartung has been all over the field. Marland's really been that anchor as they played this with Marland. This kept in. Nice touch over with Harada. Tried to give that back, and it was a space that was vacated there by the Eagles. Played ahead. Here's Nelson. He's got Nahul with him in the middle. Nelson into the box. Nelson around defenders, and a nice defensive play made there on the ball as we play on. Judge fans looking for a call. None coming there. I thought that was a clean contest. And now we'll get the whistle here on the contest at midfield. And I think the card here going to come to the bench. And that indeed is the case. We talked about I think they wanted the call down in the box. They didn't get it. I thought it was a good challenge from my perspective, but press box other side, it's not, don't always see the same thing as this put in play quickly. Nope, never mind. Dalpin was trying to go. 46 yards out, and Dalpin will come off the ball. Layton Christian trying to create here, 65th minute. This ball on target, no, just wide. It was a weak side run, I think, from Gallo. Good idea there, but just could not, just a step in front of him. Substitution here for Judge. Is Ateev going to come off? Chadwick back on. Good to see John's okay after dealing with some cramps. And again, the substitution game here, a lot of people don't love that, but it's part of it. And if you're Judge, utilize that as much as you can. This ball just kept in. Nice footwork there by Harada. Cabero looking to center. That touch just shy of the post. Boy, Cabero, beautiful setup. I think that might have been, boy, hard to see a number on that. That was a great opportunity. I think Obradovic was the player with the shot there for Layton Christian. That last touched by Layton Christian on that far line. We'll throw in here with Layton Christian. Judge thought they had it. Center saying nay, nay. Here comes Enzo. The challenge from behind on Juan will be carded here in the 64th. Juan with a yellow, Thompson with a yellow. We talk about opportunities for Layton Christian. One here from 32 yards out straight away. Enzo to take this. Enzo stepping up, bouncer, gobbled up by Sessions. Colby sending it down the field near side. Won't stay in. A substitution here for Layton Christian. And we've got a substitution here for Judge. That was the holdup. Is Juan coming back on here? Jacob Thomas will head off. Now the throw in here for Layton Christian up the line. Looking for Harada. Season on the line as, boy, the challenge there. The whistle called on on Layton Christian here. And boy, it looks like Obradovic a little slow to get up here. As we'll get the stoppage here to have a look at Danilo. Juan Patella stretching out here for Judge. Rougeau coming on here for the Eagles. As that off the side of the foot, ricocheting back to Palacio. Thrown out far side. Here's Victor. Working up with Murray now. Near to Marcelo. Harada. Peeling through the middle. Gets it back. Looking ahead. This one trouble. Session coming out. That ball still loose. The clear won't go. Oh, what a save. And it goes over the crossbar. Boy, it was Andre Geraldino who had the game on his, well, his foot was away from the equalizer. And he was just able to get the deflection as Sessions was trying to retreat back. Pushed off. And this is going to be just outside the box. Layton Christian pleading the case, but it is outside the penalty box area. Geraldino with the play defensively for Judge to keep this a 1-0 game. We knew Layton Christian would have a push in him with what we've seen from them in this back in the first half. And they've certainly had that here in the last 7 minutes since giving up the lone goal to Judge. Enzo here will have this kick 2 yards beyond the side of the box here. Roller, sent out. That ball kept in. Picked up there by Harada. Felipe still on it, still with it. Challenge there, disrupted it. Trying to get the clear. And the whistle here. And again, this will be just outside the box. And we're going to get a card being given here to Hartung. So Luke being carded here in the 69th. The card's starting to add up here. Thompson with one, Juan with one, Hartung now all with yellows. As this Judge defense trying to deal with the heavy push here from Layton Christian, trying to tie things up here in this semifinal. Enzo again. Remember, he had one from about 10 yards beyond this point. Missed it. Wanted another look. Here it is. Enzo, a roller. Sessions on it. Didn't even have to move. Trying to slide it under that wall. He did. Goes right to where Sessions was. Is this off the side of Colby's foot near midfield? Thompson coming up. Went to the turf there. Now retreating back for this Judge defense. Is trying to work at far line there with Chadwick. Last touch by Layton Christian. Oh, my apologies, a whistle there. It'll be a kick here for Judge. Harada over with Dalpian. Long ball ahead. Here come the Eagles. Oh, nice play made defensively by Marlin. Getting the clear, plucked out there by Dalpian. Right back on it. Layton Christian on the push. Have space near side. Marcelo sizing one up. Service just in front of the leaping head. Is this one curling through and out? Boy, good opportunity there. Trying to find the run. Maybe by Cabero. There for Layton Christian. One hop, sent back up. Deflected, gathered by O'Brien. Oh, nice touch. Right back to Thomas. Or to Theodore, my apologies. He couldn't stay on it. And Chadwick there. Whistle on the challenge. Put down quickly. Enzo. And now a card going to be shown here to Chadwick. Chadwick having to come off here on the booking. Harton having coming on. 72nd minute. Enzo again, this time 40 yards out. Headed wide and out. We'll head to the corner. Murray. Oh, we had a drifter there. He'll come back. Murray from the corner. Headed to the backside by that Judge defense. Then touched there by Thomas. Wide. Layton Christian will have the throw in. Layton Christian looking for a sub. They'll get it. As Obradovic coming back on here for the Eagles. There's miscommunication there on the sub. Yeah, and now they're going to have to bring it off. It looked like there was confusion around who was coming off and how to get off, and having to sprint across here is now we're back to 11 on the side. Judge trying to clear. They'll work it up. Played wide. Chadwick looking ahead for Nelson. Nelson has a run backside with Patala. Nelson, service deflected. That will take a bounce, and Palacio able to gather. Dalpian playing near side. Gallo looking for a long ball ahead there. Good help from Marland as it was Geraldino that got the initial disruption. Obradovic plays back here with Murray. Centers, end zone. Enzo. The shot deflected. Good closeout there by Theodore O'Brien, the freshman, with another big play. Looking up for Nelson. Batal on the backside. Nelson, look into the middle. Here's Nahul. He's got the first one. Oh, and he didn't get it cleanly. Palacio able to deflect it. Look at how far out he's coming. And now we'll get the whistle and the card being shown here to Palacio on the hard challenge 30 yards out. He's going to have to. Well, we've got a Thompson being stretched out here for Judge. Palacio is going to have to come off here. And so Inigo Castro, the sophomore, will head back in goal for Layton Christian. Judge with a chance to put an exclamation mark on here with the backup keep in. A kick here from 32 yards out. It'll be one to put this in play. Juan looking on frame just wide. Castro got a piece of it as we head to the corner here. Chadwick will come across to put this in play. I've got to hurry here. Layton Christian was pleading for some delay there, and Chadwick already having been booked. That corner sent out. Layton Christian trying to push this up quickly. Obradovic up to the middle. That ball just came off long. Tracked down by Marcelo. That lost out. Layton Christian looking to throw in. Oh, beautiful job by Marlin. He was not going to lose track of that as Palacio set to come on at the next opportunity for Layton Christian. Boy, hard pursuit there by Batala. And now Nahul with it. My apologies. He would have been off, so Layton Christian putting it in play. Dropped. Obradovic looking ahead, chipped ahead. Oh, the shot and a save made by Sessions. And we've got, again, Chadwick down here a little bit behind the play. He's trying to stretch again. As he's going to have to be helped off here. Judge running a player on as we've got the corner coming up. Here for Layton Christian. It'll be Kaua from the corner. Backside headed. Oh, and Sessions got a piece. And the flag is up, saying that hit the crossbar of the football. So we'll do the corner from the other side here. Looking shallow. And able to get just enough to get it out. Layton Christian still on it here. Sessions another critical save. He's coming out, punching that one backside. A roller, and it finds the net. Sessions came out to try to make the stop. It left the backside open, and the equalizer comes. For Layton Christian, it's Enzo. He's wanted multiple opportunities today, and Enzo comes up with the equalizer. We're one apiece. Palacio going to come back on here for Layton Christian, back in goal. Sessions has been so good today. He's been aggressive. He's come out to make plays. He's made critical saves. His defense has been there to help him. That time, the aggressiveness, unable to really get the full closure out as that deflection heads wide, and Enzo able to finish without the defense able to collapse down, and Layton Christian able to tie it up and looking for a late go-ahead game-winning goal as this one drifting down and out. It'll be Layton Christian here with it. Layton Christian fans here making noise after finally having broken through that Judge defense in the 72nd. Thrown in, headed out. That one did cross the end line. Overtime would be golden goal situation. First to score wins. 2 10-minute periods. If tied after that, to shootout. One of the 4A semis went to shootout today. Crimson Cliffs getting that win. Still a lot of soccer to be played before we'd head that direction here in the 3A semi. Obradovic. Enzo dropping back. Harada. Murray looking to Harada, playing wide. Murray coming up here. Murray, oh boy, was trying to find the big break through the middle, maybe by Cubero, just over his head as it rolls out. Chadwick going to come back on here for Judge. But you can even tell, even running, he's hobbled a little bit there. He's trying to just fight through it. Layton Christian back on it. Obradovic, this one wide. As we've played 79. I'll have to redo this. Here's Harada. Patala. And the whistle there called on Harada. Bandy to put this in play for Judge. Boy, that one nearly given up, head on a swivel there. As controlled near side. Thompson. And with that, regulation comes to a conclusion. The goal in the 77th from Enzo has us heading to extra time in the 3A semifinal. We'll be back with overtime after this. Set to start the first overtime in our 3A semifinal. Judge and Layton Christian, the top-seeded Eagles, needing a goal in the 77th minute from Enzo to find extra time here. Judge will start with the possession. Jaquez scoring unofficially his 20th goal of the season. This lost out right in front of that Layton Christian bench as they erupted. And boy, we talked about the pressure they put on this Judge defense in the first half. And in the last 12 minutes of regulation, they had that same type of pressure. And eventually, Judge just couldn't hold any longer defensively. We'll see if they're able to hold here in overtime. Golden goal situation. First to score wins. Enzo working through the defense here, trying to get that line. Bandy doing a nice job to play that out. We'll head to the corner. And, ooh, boy, Enzo hobbled on that play. He's grabbing his left ankle. Oh, not a good indication for Layton Christian fans. Boy, he's struggling to put weight on it. That could be significant for the Eagles. He's trying to get back on the field here. The center having a discussion with him. Looks like he's going to try to grit through it. We'll have the corner. That headed just wide. And we had a whistle here on the play, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. In play from Sessions. Sent back up. Obradovic. Dalpian. They'll play with the defense. Enzo persisted that on to Hurtado. As this ball rolling through, backside. Trying to work around this Judge D. Nice takeaway by Thompson. I said Hurtado, it's Harada. My apologies there to Felipe. As this rolling down. and has to be played out there by Judge. Juan, able to play around, sticking with it. No, taken away. Boy, a couple nice challenges there by Layton Christian. They try to keep it here in the offensive end. Dalpian playing up Cabero. Back to Tiago. Trying to get it across there to Enzo. Broken up. Still drop here to Palacio. Harada working up through Kaua. Back here with Gallo. We'll get a stoppage here, substitution. Chadwick running off again. He's just been battling cramps, other items that he's just been trying to fight through here in this semifinal. The sophomore has had a good time today, but he's coming off here and getting welcomed by the bench. Trying to cheer him on is Christian Donaldson, the junior, making his first appearance. Harada. Batala. Right on it is Layton Christian working around that pressure. Kaua. Plays to the middle, Obradovich. Roller here. Captured there by Sessions. Rolling out to Thompson. Donaldson. Boy, nearly gave that one up. Had to retreat and gather here, Marlin. Good footwork there to work around. Thompson finding space with O'Brien. Now Juan with it. Working up. Nelson trying to get behind that defense. Nelson has it, the chip, and it's wide of Palacio, but will come back here, and the foul called on Nelson. So Layton Christian here will put this in play. Harada still on it. Back to Obradovich. Time is Nelson coming over. Here's Juan. He's got time. Looking up. Batala still with it. 2-on-1 here. Tried to play to Nelson. Great stab there defensively. Was able to win it away. I think it might have been Paulino. Here comes Enzo. Trying to work around Bandy. And that last touched by Judge. A corner coming up here for Layton Christian. Enzo still trying to get back to his feet here. Kaua keeps it with Enzo. Back, Murray centering and headed wide. Just over the head of Donaldson. Last touch by Layton Christian. Switch over with Harada. Looking ahead. Delayed and then deflected off the back there of Marland. Another corner here for the Eagles in our 87th. Again. From the corner, curling out, headed out. O'Brien trying to battle. That kept here by Dalpian as Sessions now will take care of it. Up for Nelson. Nelson, the deflection, found his footing again. Has Batalla with him. Gives it over. Here's Nahul. Nahul wanted to go back to Nelson, and it's deflected by Layton Christian again. Thompson keeping this in play. Judge sensing an opportunity. Thompson. That deflected out. Batalla trying to retreat with it. Instead, it's the Eagles that have it with Dalpian. Looking up there as we've played 88. Batalla. Nahul pushing wide. Thompson. And that could not be hit cleanly. We'll have a kick coming up here for Layton Christian. Oh, Bandy. Crafty move. Try to get to Nahul, just a step in front of him. Here's Harada. Boy, you can see both teams just trying to find the energy here in extra time. Obradovic. Enzo left open on the wing. Looking to center, the roller. Headed just wide as Sessions will come out and gather. And probably better thought there of Colby to resist. You don't want to give one up here to Layton Christian, so waiting for that space. Harada there called on the challenge. Here's Juan. Final minute of extra time. That through to Palacio. He'll roll it out with Harada. Looking for Enzo. That's 10 yards in front of him. Out of play. As final seconds ticking off here in our first overtime. We'll prepare for a break as this ball sent up. Sessions just have to deal with it off the bounce, and he will. 90 minutes, not enough. We've got 10 more coming after this. Second overtime coming up when we come back in the 3A semifinal. Start of our second overtime. Layton Christian, Judge Memorial in the 3A semifinal. Golden goal. If no one scores in the next 10 minutes, we head to a shootout for the rights to head to the state final tomorrow. Layton Christian starting with possession in this second overtime. Looking ahead, Cabero. Cabero staying with it here, and we'll get the offside on the play. We started to see some players maybe walk a little more, trying to catch their breath. We've seen some cramps play out today. But you just wonder, can someone find that extra gear here in the second overtime? What's been a long year, long playoff, and try to find that closeout before a potential PK situation is Nahul giving chase here for Judge. Was on it. And Layton Christian here having to play that out. Coming around, here's Nelson. Wanted a long shot, deflected there by Layton Christian as Dalpian was in the way. Donaldson's pass was deflected. O'Brien over for Nahul. Looking up for Nelson. That cut off. Good defensive work there by Layton Christian. Deflected on the challenge there by Juan. Thrown in for Cabrera. O'Brien looking wide. There's the whistle there on the challenge, and now Harada is down. We talk about the exhaustion. Cramps, other situations on this cool spring afternoon, spring evening. As trainers are going to be called out here to have a look at Felipe. Harada's been all over. We've seen him really work the sidelines, come all the way back defensively, offensively, as you see them trying to stretch him out, and trainers coming over to have a look at him. Our other 3A semi will be coming up after this contest is over. Real Salt Lake, the number 2 seeded team in this tournament, preparing to take on the Morgan Trojans. Same region representation, just flipping. We've got the Region 13 champ in this one against the second place team out of Region 15. That will be the Region 15 champ against the third place team out of Region 13 in the Morgan Trojans. Harada here off on the far side, and looks as though Castro will come on here for Layton Christian. And the ball to be put in play here by Judge Memorial. Donaldson won't be able to track this down. Throw in here for the Eagles. Enzo. Game time goal in the 77th. Long ball ahead. Geraldino. Able to break that up. Sessions to clear up. Nelson thought a dangerous play there. We play on. Thompson defensively trying to close off Enzo. Palacio playing wide. That couldn't be kept in there by Layton Christian. Sun just peering out here late in the evening. Give a little shadow, a little warmth on the turf here. Enzo leading the charge here for the Eagles. Enzo trying to work that wing, looking to center, and this is behind the runs. Had a couple teammates in the box, just a yard or two behind him. Service all alone, and couldn't hit it cleanly on the look from Cabero. And now a stoppage here, as we've got a injured Judge player. And that might be Marland. He'll try to jog this off. He's been key for them defensively, and Judge here going to look to their depth. Might be Hingstrom coming on here. Layton Christian with the defense. Enzo shielding. Pushed wide here with the Eagles. Service into the box, backside. Looking to center, nobody there, and Hingstrom will play that wide. Hingstrom there again. As that last touch by Dalpian. We'll get a substitution here as Marland will come back on for Judge. So Hingstrom does his job, the sophomore, in the limited minutes here in the semifinal as Marland working his way back on. Past the midway point of this second overtime. 4+ minutes away from a potential shootout in our first semi. O'Brien. Nahul. Good work to O'Brien, trying to chip that up for Nelson. Nelson with it. A roller here, just shy. And a kick coming up here for Palacio. Dalpian. Here's Enzo. Looking for the switch, and that's just a step in front of Castro as Layton Christian loses it at midfield. O'Brien's pass was deflected as Geraldino came up to try to help keep that. Dalpian with it now for Layton Christian. Looking for Enzo near line. Oh, a rocket, and Sessions able to catch it cleanly out of the air. Thompson continuing to be stout defensively for Judge. Roller ahead for Nelson. And that cannot stay in play as it will roll out. Throw in here for Layton Christian. Dalpian. Looking for Enzo. Thompson sends it high. Settled by Marland. Looking to send one up. Given away nearly immediately. Enzo again. 98th minute. Enzo back to the middle here. Boys, 4 defenders around him. They couldn't get it back to him. Good idea there by Obradovic. But just too much defense, and Marland just getting back to his feet now. Remember, he left just a moment ago. As coming up here is Marcelo. Forcing possession back here with Layton Christian. That was a step behind Enzo. Remember, Enzo was kind of unsettled late in regulation. As he's back to his feet. Nahul works to Juan. In the 99th minute, Juan sending ahead. And we've got the whistle here on the challenge at midfield. We'll bring it back. 90 seconds away from PKs to determine a winner. Marland coming up to take it, and boy, Nahul had just come off for Judge Memorial. Don't know if it's blood or what, as they have stopped it here. Waiting for personnel to get sorted out. 1:08 on the clock. Remember, Juan had to make a jersey change back in that first half, and Nahul now being attended to on the Judge sideline. They'll bring on another player As Nahul now, trying to figure it out. I think Judge is trying to figure it out. Nahul going to come back on. All right, we're good. Nope, never mind. Too late. So it will be Josh Hale that will come on, the freshman, for Nahul. And what might be the last 68 seconds of overtime. We'll see if Nahul goes to center to come on in the next opportunity. Yes, he will. So this will be put in play by Judge. One that didn't get off the ground. Dalpian able to break it up. Thompson. Donaldson coming up. Donaldson has it. Played wide. Hale won't be able to get there, but his last touch by Layton Christian. They can bring that sub on if they want to, but it doesn't look like they will here. Is Thompson going to come up? We might have had a clothing situation as well with Nahul as he's changing jerseys. Nelson found himself with it on the over pursuit. That deflected. We'll head to the corner here. Final 25 seconds. We'll get the substitution. Boy, you better hurry. Clock here still ticking. Down to 15 seconds. And there's no one with the ball at the corner. So Judge here probably won't even get a final look. Juan trying to rush over. Saving you put this down real quickly. The countdown on, and they will not get a good look. PK's coming in the first 3A semi. We'll have them for you when we come back. Welcome back. PK's in the 3A semifinal. Layton Christian and Judge Memorial. 100 minutes, not enough. Judge got the first goal coming in the 62nd minute. It was Juan Batalla with the kick from 30 yards out. Found Nahul for the finish. It was 1-0 Judge. And then Enzo happened in the 77th. Off of a finish. Off an initial save made by Sessions. Enzo able to tie it up. And we head to penalties here to determine our first 3A finalist. It will be Enzo to start things off for Layton Christian from the spot. Colby Sessions, he made some impressive saves in that first half to keep things even. Some nice saves in the second half amongst all of that Layton Christian pressure. Can he come up with saves here in PKs? Enzo. With the take and the goal. 1-0. Judge Layton Christian here thanks to Enzo. So now we'll head to Judge. Guillermo Palacio, he has not had the workload of Sessions, but he had to make some big plays. I mean, you think about there was a odd man rush for Judge. He had to come out, make the contest in the box, the contest 30 yards out. He picked up the card on it, but really did what he had to do to keep things as was. As now Evan Nelson coming up here for Judge. His kick, back of the net. Strong take there from Evan Nelson. Now the captain, Tiago Dalpian, coming up to take the kick here for Layton Christian. Dalpian. Boy, big run up here. Dalpian, the take. Oh, and Sessions got a piece, but not enough as Dalpian able to slip it past him. So now I believe that this is going to be Nahul Batalla. Remember, he had to make the jersey change late in overtime, missed the final minutes He has the only goal of the game in regulation for Judge, and he'll come up here to try to match the Dalpian take. Nahul sails it. 2-1 Layton Christian, and the Eagles coming up here on the take. And it looks as though Marcelo Murray will step up for the Eagles. Boy, Nahul, a sophomore, he's had a great game today. Has the goal. Did a lot to try to create offense for the Bulldogs, and a take that he would love to have again. Couldn't get it on frame. Keep that head up, young man. Layton Christian coming down, Murray. Big opportunity for the Eagles. Marcelo, the goal. Going far post. That's a beautifully placed take by the experienced senior, Marcelo Murray. And a long walk here for one, Batala. They don't have to score here, but they essentially have to score here. A big take for Juan Batala, the senior. Juan. And it's not good. I couldn't tell if Palacio got a piece or if it hit the post. Either way, he's trying to go outside. Palacio was right there. He's acting like he got a piece. He very well may have. It's no goal, 3-1, and a chance to put it away here for Danilo Obradovic. The senior with a chance to send Layton Christian to the 3A final. From 12 yards out, Colby Sessions on the line. The last resort for Judge. And Layton Christian is heading to the 3A championship. It took penalties. Palacio made big plays late, including a big save on Juan. Obradovic sends him as Layton Christian goes 4 for 4 in PKs. The come-from-behind victory, the equalizer from Enzo in the 77th. A game where they dominated early but could not find the finish. They do late, and they do in penalties as they advance past Judge Memorial. 4-1 in PKs. Great year for Judge. We talk about a team finishing second in Region 15, 11-3 on the year. Their defense was fantastic today against this high-scoring Layton Christian squad. Limited just the one goal in regulation. A team that had 71 goals all year. Just the one goal in regulation. The Judge D was fantastic, but in the end, PK's the difference as Layton Christian advances. Championship game tomorrow at Rio Tinto Stadium. We'll have it for you right here. Who will they play? We'll find out next as the next 3A semi coming up in 30 minutes. From Jordan High School, you're watching Game Night Live Rewind's coverage of the 3A Soccer State Tournament.